Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. Thank you so much for being here. I am doing a little better this week. If you watched last week's studio vlog, you'll know that I've been struggling with a bit of imposter syndrome again. Unfortunately, it is something that likes to smack me in the face every now and then, and it leaves me feeling quite deflated and a bit sad, and it can be quite hard to shift sometimes, and I was really feeling that last week. But thank you so much for your lovely comments and your messages. They really made me smile, and they really helped me kind of progress from that really bad place that I was feeling, or like that bad mindset that I was in, and I'm doing so much better. The Kickstarter ends in, I think it's around 55 hours from like the time of filming this, but it will be ended by the time this vlog comes out. We are currently at 95 backers. My goal is to get to 100. I'll let you know as the week goes on if we make it. I'm really hoping that we do. But yeah, generally I'm feeling a lot better. I'm sat in my packing area. I'm so glad that I changed this office around, because I've got so many choices of where to sit now. I can sit here to pack orders or to chat with you. I can sit on my computer and I can chat with you there and work there, and then I've got my sofa where I can do like proper sit down chats and things. It's just really nice to have option in here. I did do a studio transformation video. If I remember, I will put a little, like an I button or something. It'll like come up on screen. I can never remember. If I remember, I will do that, because I have to do it when I upload it to YouTube, and sometimes I completely forget. If not, it isn't too far back on my channel. It's called Studio Transformation, and I did that in, what month was it? June? I can't remember off the top of my head. I want to say June. I feel like it was June. I don't know. Anyway, I'm here in this area of the office because I'm going to start off with packing some orders. I was going to hop on an Instagram live and do it, but it is incredibly warm in here, and I just know that I'm going to get too hot if I do a live and have to like make conversation and things like that. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do a few here and then some on live, or I'll just do them all here. I'm not sure. Or do some on the vlog and some off the vlog, I don't know. But I just have to say thank you so much if you've purchased a bundle. If you watched last week's vlog as well, you would have known that we did some bundles. We had ducky bundles, we had happy bee bundles and positive bundles. The ducky and the positive bundles are sold out. I had 5 of each of those and you sold me out, so thank you so much. And we currently have 2 of the happy bee bundles. I'm going to share it on Instagram, and hopefully some people would like to snap those up. But I think bundles are going to be a good thing to kind of do in the lead up to Christmas, because I've got a lot of themed things. Like I literally right here have my dinosaurs, or 2 of my dinosaur items. So I've got the dinosaur or backpack dino. I've done this too tight, I can't take it off. You can't see his head. I don't want to ruin the banner, but he is under here. He just doesn't have a head. I mean, he has a head under here, obviously, but here's the key ring so you can see him a little bit better. This is a little dino. Doesn't really want to focus very well. I was thinking, because I've got lots of kind of different character bundles, I might do some of those in the lead up to Christmas. So like a dino, like a bear one. I'm just gonna have a look at my stationery and see what stationery I could offer with like a keyring and a sticker. Maybe like, what even products do I make anymore? I've got so many products here, like prints, bookmarks. Yeah, bookmarks. That I could do a bookmark with this one. That would be cute. Anyway, I'm not going to get too caught up with that right now, because I'm going to do that in the coming weeks, I think. Think about what I can offer, and just kind of, I just think they'd be good for gifts. Like if people like bears, or they like dinosaurs, or they like teddy bears, raccoons, koalas, penguins, you know, different themed bundles. Anyway, I'm going to turn you around now. We're going to pack some orders. I'm going to get all my outstanding ones done and ready to go. And then I might do some drawing with you, because my big plan after Kickstarter's out of the way and everything is Patreon, and I really want to kind of get in the Patreon mindset and get prepared to launch, which is really scary to say. But I have an icon for one of the tiers that I need to colour in, and it's like the cutest thing. But yeah, I've been chatting for ages again, so let me get into this. Okay, so orders are packed and ready to go. I just wanted to say thank you quickly to Charlotte, to Sarah, Marie, April and Ilya, I think it's pronounced. Thank you so much for your orders. They are all packed and ready to go. And I picked up, well, I actually got it off eBay, but I got this letter size guide. I think it was like £3.50 with shipping. And essentially it is for large letters and letters. So I often have a little bit of trouble kind of working out the letter sizes, like specifically. I never really have an issue with large letters because the boxes are smaller than like the size, like the max size. So the max size for this is 25mm, so 2.5 centimetre, and I know that these fit through really easily. But I often have trouble with the letter size because I think it's 0.5 centimetre. You literally just take your letter and you pop it through and you can check if it fits or not. So when I have things like a pile of stickers in here or a few prints and things like that, I never know what to send it as, so I often just send them as large letters just to be safe, because I don't want to have the customer charge the other side. But now I can check for myself. I know this one must be fine because it's just a couple of it's just a print and some stickers, but yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was really handy. And then the other thing I got is not business related at all, but I might keep it on my desk. I'm not 100% sure yet. It's either going to go in the kitchen or in the office. I went to the charity shop yesterday with my husband. I love charity shops so much. I just like little treasure troves, aren't they? And I got this pepper, oh, that was a bit loud, ramekin pot thing, and it's like the cutest thing ever. And yellow peppers are my favourite. Obviously yellow is my favourite colour, but yellow peppers, they're just the nicest to eat. Do you know what I mean? Like, not necessarily like in food, but if you're just going to eat pepper and hummus, yellow pepper is like the way to go for me anyway. And it was £2. Like, how can you say no to this? I was thinking I could sit it on my desk and put washi tape in it, but it would also be really cute in the kitchen, wouldn't it? Because it is a pepper. Anyway, so orders are done. I'm gonna do some drawing. Like I mentioned, I have that little drawing that I want to do. Let me show you the illustration of it so far, and then we will get it coloured in, because I've done all the line art and everything because I got really into it last night and I was so tempted to finish it, but I thought, you know what, this is going to be good vlog content. I haven't like drawn much recently on like the vlog and things. I know I did the gingerbread house, but I haven't done like anything really on the vlog. I tend to do a lot of my drawing on the sofa downstairs. Let me show you because it's the cutest thing. For those of you that love Pekka, you're gonna love this. This is Pekka dressed as a bumblebee. So one of my tier names on Kickstarter is going to be called Bumblebees or Bumblebee. I'm not 100% sure. It'll probably be the Bumblebees. I'm not sure. So I've drawn Pekka as a bee. We're going to colour in Pekka as a bee, and then also I think I'm going to do a draw with me video for a couple of weeks time because I am on holiday. I'm going away to Wales for mine and my husband's 5th wedding anniversary. Very excited. I'm actually meeting Becca from Rebel Jones. If you follow Becca, I think, is it Rebel Jones Design on YouTube? I'm not 100% sure. I know it's changing or did change. I'm not 100% sure, but it's Rebel Jones or Rebel Jones Design. Becca is honestly one of my best friends. I love her so much, and yeah, I'm gonna be meeting her in Wales in not that long, next month. So will it be this month by the time the video goes out? In September. Anyway, where was I going with that? I don't remember. What was I talking about? I'm not sure. Anyway, I have this illustration here for new thank you cards. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a video doing a draw with me doing this as a new thank you card. So it's a little fox jumping into a pile of leaves. It's gonna be cute. But I had a comment on the studio vlog a couple of weeks ago and someone said, why don't you do like Pekka in leaves and things? And I thought that was a really sweet idea, but I've drawn a lot of Pekka recently and I thought, oh, I wonder if I could draw something else. And then my husband showed me a video of a fox jumping like into flowers and things, and it was like the cutest video, and I thought, oh, let me combine the two. So we've got a cute little fox jumping into leaves, and I think that's going to be the next thank you card on like for sending out with orders and things. So I think I'm going to film that for a few weeks time, but of course I'll update you as soon as I've ordered some more thank you cards, because I'm completely out. So yeah, anyway, let's do some drawing. Well, let's do some colouring. I don't often show the colouring process in as much detail, so maybe I'll take you along that process a little bit more, just with some music over the top. If you love kind of drawing sections or segments of videos, you should really like the next bit. So yeah, I'll see you after. Something super exciting just happened. We hit 100 backers on the Kickstarter. I really didn't expect it to happen. I kind of set the goal as like a reason for me to continue going and things like that. I need to update my backer trackers because I can't remember what... It's been a little while since I've added names on there, so I need to take one off, write the names on. Again, Kickstarter's ended by the time you watch this, but I just can't believe that we've hit 100 and... oh, what's going on? My chair is stuck. There we go. Yeah, I can't believe it. And we still have 9 hours left, so it ends at midnight tonight. I will probably be tucked up in bed when it ends, but I'm so proud of myself. Thank you so much for supporting the project and helping it come to life and just being so amazing. I really doubted myself last week. If you watch the studio vlog, you'll know that. And I'm definitely out of that kind of hole, or at least on my way out, and I'm feeling a lot better. So yeah, I'm just reminding myself that I've done well. I deserve to pat myself on the back, and even if some some backers kind of cancel their pledges, I still hit 100 because there's still time for things to change. My hope is that maybe I'll get a few more, but we will see. Regardless of what happens now, I am just so proud of myself, and I'm so grateful to you for believing in me and believing in the project. It means more than I can say. I think the last thing I showed you was drawing. That was 2 days ago, I think. I had a family day yesterday, so I didn't do any vlogging, but I did finish off the bumblebee because I didn't do the shading and things on, like, I didn't show you that bit. But oh, it's not really going to show it that well, is it? Like, the reflections are never very helpful. There he is. And the plan is to have him as one of my tier kind of mascot images for Patreon. I don't know how much I've shared on here about that yet. I know I've mentioned that I'm planning on starting a Patreon, and that is definitely in the works now. Now that I can kind of clear my head of Kickstarter a little bit, we are working towards opening Adele's Designs Patreon. There's going to be podcasts. Do you remember when I bought that mic? You might have been here a few months ago when I bought my mic. This is my mic that I've been practicing chatting to, and I've been using it for like the voiceovers in the vlogs and things like that. But this is going to be my podcast microphone, and I'm really excited to just give you more behind the scenes and chat with a bit more honesty and share a little bit more about me. It's going to be quite a little bit more personal over on Patreon. It's going to be a supportive place. You don't have to be like another small business to take part. It's just going to be an artsy, supportive, friendly community. I'm really going to strive for that, and yeah, I'll keep you updated as things go on. I'll probably do a separate video about Patreon like once I'm kind of set and ready to go, but the aim right now is to aim for the 1st of October. So please let me know in the comments if this is something you're interested in, if it's something you'd love to join, if there's anything you'd love to see from me, any questions, I don't know. If there's anything that you'd like to know, I know a lot of you might not even know what Patreon is, so I'll share more about that as the weeks kind of progress. I'm not kind of officially setting the date for the beginning of October, but I'm working towards it working towards it as if it's going to happen, and then once I've kind of really settled on it, I'll then kind of officially announce it. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's going to be Happy Mail tier, so you can get items that like aren't in the shop. They're not necessarily going to be exclusive, they might pop up here and there, but they are going to be designed for Patreon initially. Yeah, I'm excited, absolutely terrified. I have no idea how Patreon's going to go, but it's something I've been thinking about doing for like 2 years now, and I feel like my time is coming to do it. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to show you next. You'll see it in just a second. But yeah, thank you so much for just being here and being amazing. So I've decided to do something that I keep putting off. You may have seen a couple of weeks ago I was talking about painting some of this wall behind me, so this goes up and kind of along above the pegboard. I'm gonna do it today because I really feel like doing it, and I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna go. If it goes really bad, I can just paint it white again, so it's not gonna be the end of the world. But I've made myself a little stamp of some sort. So this is actually toilet rolls, like the cardboard that comes on toilet tissue, taped together with some washi tape. This is the shape that we're going to go with, so I'm going to be putting little flowers over the wall. I mean, they're pretty large actually. I might go in and do some smaller flowers just freehand, but this is going to keep kind of the flowers consistent. Now I think about it, I don't know why I didn't just search for vinyl that I could cut on the Cricut machine, but I thought that would be a more expensive way to do it, but really it could have been an easy way to do it. But I got a paint sample from Valspar. This is the Dainty Daisy, and this was like £4 I think. Got my paint palette, well, the back of a paint palette, because I don't have one big enough to like a normal paint palette, so I just wanted something that didn't absorb the water, not the water, the paint. I'm going to pop some paint on here, stamp it, probably get another bit of paper just to get rid of the excess paint, and then I'll start stamping the wall and I'll get them painted. Wish me luck. I mean, you're going to see how it goes, but I really don't know how it's going to go right now. But this is cute. I'm happy with how this came out, and I can easily stamp it, so we'll see. I've already made a little bit of a mess. I think the easiest thing I'm going to do is like put the paint on the edges, like make sure the edges are like fully painted just with my fingertip, because dipping it seems to, it's quite easy to miss a section from the testers that I did on the bit of paper next to me. So we're going to go with that and hope for the best. Let's try. Okay, where should I put the first one? Thinking like here. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna like put a bit of pressure on. Ready? meh. It's alright. I could definitely do them better. It's not really showing that well on camera, but I think I could do the next one a little bit better. Thankfully I can kind of hoop that round to look nice because it has missed a little bit, but let's just try again and see what happens. Oh, that's better. That one worked a lot better. So as you can see, like I missed a little section here and here. I don't really know if it had the right amount of paint on it. And then this is the one that went a lot better. So all of this will be painted and filled in. In fact, I might have to do it as I go. I'm worried that it might start drying. But here's 2 for now. And then I've got, like, you really can't see from here, but here's like my bookcase, and then there's like all this wall here. It's a bit hard to see because it's all white, but yeah, maybe I'll get these painted and then see how I feel and then carry on doing more. So I've painted these 2 and they do look very cute, other than the fact I did leave them too long before painting them, and I didn't leave them long at all. I'm hoping part of it is just the light in here because I've currently got my softbox on, so it's making the light quite harsh against the paint. If it looks terrible tomorrow, I might just sand it down and then repaint it, just to make it a little bit smoother. But from a distance it doesn't look too bad, but up close it's just a little bit imperfect. I mean, it is consistent in its shape, but it's not, I don't know, it's just not quite what I envisioned. So I'm going to just carry on and do them one by one, and hopefully they'll end up looking quite cute, I hope. I've done how many? 6. I've done 6. It's taken about half an hour to do those 6, but I'm gonna stop now because it's actually making me feel quite sick. I think it's like the concentration of doing it. It's making me a little bit flustered. It's looking good though. I think it looks cute. Like, I can't believe how good of a colour match I did as well with like my boxes and things. Like, it just looks very Deli's designs, and I'm very, very happy about that. I think I'm going to call that the end of the office today. The end of the office? The end of the day in here today. I might try and do some more of this tomorrow, but I think I'm just going to do it like here and there and not worry too much about getting it done as quick as possible, because it's more of like, it's not a necessity, it just looks cute and it just makes the space a little bit happier. So it's definitely working good as a stencil, and they're looking exactly like how I wanted them to. So yeah, anyway, I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow. Okay, so it is Friday now. The Kickstarter ended last night and we ended on 100 backers, and it's just been the most amazing project. And even though I've really struggled with a bit of imposter syndrome during it, I've ended it feeling so good and just so proud of myself for keep kind of pushing and creating something that people have really loved, even if they weren't able to pledge themselves. The love that this project has received has been more than I could ever ask for, so thank you so much. I'm just so grateful, and I can't wait for this to become a reality. And even though it kind of has, but I can't wait to get the decorations in my hands and to be able to ship them out and have my own on our tree this year. It's just so exciting, and I just have this feeling that they're going to be incredibly beautiful, and I'm so excited. I didn't think this vlog would be very Kickstarter orientated, but it kind of was, because I forgot that it was ending on Thursday. For some reason, when I started the vlog, I thought it was ending earlier, but it's now the end of the week and it's just finished. I'm sorry I've spoken about it so much, but it's kind of where my week's been and what I've been putting all of my energy into. So it does feel good to be done though. It feels good to be wrapping this up and to not to be taking a bit of time away from social media over the weekend and just chilling out a little bit. I am looking forward to that. Today though, there was a very exciting announcement on Instagram. If you follow me over there, you may have already seen it. The lovely Lauren from Pintada Designs over the last few months has been gathering some incredible small businesses together, and we're going to be featured in a 2024, I was going to say advent calendar, not an advent calendar, yearly calendar. And I've known about this for ages and I haven't been able to say anything. It's been really hard, but there is an exclusive illustration in there. I think I can say this, but Pekka is in it. And I am on March page. So every creator or illustrator has a month page. So they'll have their illustration at the top, and then at the bottom is like where you can fill out your monthly information and things. So yeah, there's 12 businesses taking part. Lauren is on one of the pages as well, and it's just the most beautiful calendar. I will put up an image of like the announcement post here, and when I can share more with you I will do. But the pre-orders are going live on the 14th of September, so only in a couple of weeks. So if you wanted to get a calendar for next year while supporting 12 businesses at the same time, I really think you should save the date. So I'm really excited about that. Obviously I have started painting my wall as well. I haven't done any more yet because it is really warm in here, and drawing or painting flowers on the wall is weirdly energy absorbing. Because it's just quite a bit of concentration making sure they look perfect. So yeah, that's my week. I hope you've enjoyed this week's studio vlog. I'm just ending the week feeling incredibly grateful to have done this project, and I'm just feeling good. So I'm going to call that the end of the studio vlog. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting me as always. Yeah, I wish you guys the loveliest day, and I will speak to you next week. Bye.